Hey folks, welcome back to Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Last time we did quite a number of little side things here and there. Got to play music in a bar, that was kind of fun. And then went over to the Gate of Time, only for the imprisoned to escape again. So we went and dealt with that, and now it's time to possibly finally open this darn gate that's been eluding us for the past ages? Let's do it. I don't know what to expect from this, I really don't. What is this going to entail? We don't really know. But I guess there's only one way to find out. It's like, are we going to the past or something? Like, I don't know. Hopefully we're going to find Zelda, that'd be good. Oh. His Tetris pieces. What is this? Well, that was dramatic. Oh my goodness, look at this. It is like the thing they went into, isn't it? Very elaborate. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. I was gonna say, like, I feel like Groose is gonna run in there because he wants to see Zelda too, but maybe not. Aww. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Aww. I'm coming round to Groose, I gotta say. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" I will. Aww. I love that. You can only wonder what Link's feeling about all this, huh? It is very... It just reminds me of the Mirror of Twilight in Twilight Princess. Yeah, jump in, buddy. Where are we ending up? Like, I don't understand. Like, why are we going here is the thing I don't understand. Temple of Hylia. So, are we in the same place in the past? Imp is here? Oh god. Is there a light world, dark world kind of thing going on? Oh wow, if that's the case. Oh no, I just thought of that.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. A little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. Well, you will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. Right, the ones we couldn't go through in the present. It is there that the person you risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know what to think about this. What's gonna happen? There she is. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. Please do, because we've kind of been in the dark about a lot. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise raided a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess, Hylia, succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. This to do with the imprisoned? And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set both of them into motion. Link is just gobsmacked. Understandably so. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you've likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Well! Yeah, okay, fair. The day of the ceremony, Irihim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me remember who I was, and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. Oh, this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I'm able. Words are hard. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Aww. Link, the goddess created fire and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. But the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. It's the imprisoned, okay. During your long journey, you've grown so much, Link is just like wide-eyed. You learn wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you're worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for that I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. There's the Master Sword. There you go. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess, Hylia, needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. Does make sense. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. That is true. We did do that. I used you. No. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but that doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? To ensure that the seal holds, I'll remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Oh no, 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 no! No! While it's true that I'm Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. No! When Demise is finally gone, there'll be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. I'm gonna ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Oh my god. I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Oh my god. And that's why the crystal's there. Oh. That's so sad. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Oh, wow. I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. Wow. Oh, well, that was a lot. Okay. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Now go and fulfill your destiny. Is there anything else we can do in this time out of interest? Like, can we leave? I assume not. It's just this one room, maybe? I guess so. Hylia's realm. The door's locked, so that does suggest that maybe you can go out there in some way. But I guess not yet. Could be like the final area out there or something. Anything else here? Wow, gosh, that was a lot. That really was. So please don't tell me there's gonna be like, God, it wouldn't surprise me if the game's gonna drag itself out a bit now and be like, okay, there's 3 more dungeons, each with a Triforce piece. Go clear those out. Is that what it's gonna be? Like, oh, I hope not. Because I gotta say, this game has been longer than I thought it would be. Not that that's a bad thing, but like, sometimes we don't have to drag things out. I don't know, we'll see. So you've returned. And you know everything. On the other side of this gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. Now we know why that's there. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Really? Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa, whoa there, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? I should be honest. That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. Weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Oh, wow. Don't let me down, I'm counting on you to help Zelda, Link. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking about how nice it'd be to have a tree here, but I don't have a seedling or anything. You seen one I can plant? I can't say that I have. I don't think I have. Like, we don't have any items like that, right? My bet is we plant that in the past. That would make sense. That's so interesting, There's bugs in the pots. You get in my bug net. Okay, so hidden in Skyloft somewhere. Where would we even look? Like, I don't even... Something new we can do them? I guess there must be. And yeah, now we know that Zelda's through there. Gosh, that's a lot. Like, how long ago in the past was that? It must be like several, like 1,000 years or something, right? Oh, bombs in there, cool. Well, yeah, that was a lot. You see anything else? Yeah, I guess we better start looking. I'm wondering if we might want to go, I remember some of the upgrades we were after needed some bees. Maybe I should go check, see if there's anything in, like, the forest for a bit. Is something different about your sword, or is it just me? Either way, bud, you gotta get rid of those bad guys down there. You know, bud, even at a time like this, I never stop thinking about my research. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research. Wanna know what it had to say? Yeah, why not? Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike tugs from afar, draw this shape so that it may be known. Oh, that's what's written there. Does it mean anything to you? I assume draw arrows on goddess walls would be my guess. Hey dudes, what's happening? So we have like the best sword now, right? We're two-shotting these dudes. Oh, it charges real fast too. That is way faster. Is it like a longer range too? Oh, it is. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't immediately remember where there were bees, but there should be bees around here somewhere. I'm gonna go quickly find some bees. I'll be back. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this goddess cube. I suppose we can get this now. Let's do it. I haven't checked on the goddess cube situation in a bit. I should probably do that. Maybe we'll run around and do that this part as well. Doing a few side things as well as story things. Oh yeah, we have goddess cube dowsing, don't we, also? Telling me there's some out that way. There is one up there, that's right. Haven't found any bees, by the way, I'm just kind of wondering. Where was that? I think, oh, it's up there, right. I still am not sure I know how to get up there. You jump down from, like, way up there. Oh, that could be it. I don't know, we'll think about that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep wandering for now. Here's some at Deepwoods here. Oh, I wonder, can I knock the beehive down? And I should be ready to catch the bees, too. There we go. Get in my net. All of you. I'm just trying to swing this thing all over the darn place. I think we caught most of them there. We can check how much we have, right? 2. And yeah, we never found... Okay, I wonder if it's... I'm sorry to do this, Mr. Bird. Bird feathers. It's gotta be you get them from a bird, right? One would think. But how do you collect them? I don't understand. Get off me. Anyway, I'll keep going. Aha, more bees. The bees are unhappy with me, which is fair. Can't really, you know, disagree with them. Get in my net, a lot of you. Still can't believe I never thought of trying that. Now, can I knock this down? Maybe with a well-placed slingshot or something. Yeah. More bees! Collect them all. If they would ever get off me. There you go. We have so many of these things now. There's one back there, but it's over a pit, so I don't think we can get it. You just die in one hit now. I would hope you do with our, you know, fully powered up sword here. Might be another one over here. Not there. Look. Here's this guy. He's dead? Wow, yeah. Master Sword's strong. Which reasonably makes sense. I remember there were birds over here too. And they're flying away. I don't understand the bird feather situation. Like, if I do this... That's not it. You catch the birds in your bug net? I doubt it. That would be weird, right? I don't know, I'm just surprised we've never seen a bird feather in all this time, which makes me think it must be something we have to collect in some way, like we do the hornet larva. I don't know. Sucks that I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, I suppose we'll head back up to the sky, and we should have a look at the old goddess chest business. Because there's probably a few around. If there's some that are like really out of the way, like I think there's one in the tornado area. Thunder area. Maybe we'll pass on that for now, because surely there's going to be some other reason we go that way, right? Okay, there's a few around. Oh, Fun Island. We haven't been there in forever. Wasn't the guy there missing his, like, wheel? We should go, you know, look into that, probably. Anyway, I'm gonna start heading out to these. Haha. Claw shot situation. I think we've been in here before. Yeah, because there was one on top that we already opened. What do we got here? Heart piece, lovely. Very good. I can imagine the goddess chest being super annoying for a rando. I'm just thinking about that. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the randomizer for this game would be like. Because I do reckon we'll try it after I'm done with the LP here. It might be super long, because this game is pretty long, so, you know. I don't know, it'd be interesting. Okay, here we are. And he's sad he's missing his wheel, right? I remember we heard about that. Oh, what am I gonna do? It's no use, it's all over. What's wrong? You see, the party wheel that I pinned to my back flew off the island and fell down somewhere below the clouds. Without my party wheel, there's just no way I can make this island a place where people come to have fun. What can I do? It fell down below the clouds, so I guess I just give up on it. Look for it. How am I supposed to go get something that fell below the clouds? That's impossible. Oh, right, that's annoying. Yeah, sure. We know that the pumpkin situation was someone in Eldon, though I still have no idea who. Somewhere in the desert. Well, maybe I'll get to that. Anyway, this is where the chest is, right? Could be below, there's a little spot. Yeah, it is. There we go. What do we got here? Cash money. That's pretty nice. Well, look, since the desert's right here, we can go have a look. My guess is it would be in, like, the first part of the desert. We should go to, like... What was the area near? Like, where the Silent Realm portal was, that section maybe is a good starting point. But let's have a look here. It'd be nice if you could, like, douse on the map screen somehow. I know it doesn't make any sense, but... I don't know, it would be kind of cool. Nice that you can land at any of those spots, too. I think North Desert is where we should start. Let's see. It could be pointing out in the mine. Or the cache out there? I guess we'll go for a bit of a wander. So I'm gonna do that. I think it's up there. Cause look at this. It's like right there. How do we get up there? We can't quite climb this, huh? I almost wonder if we could cheese this with this. You probably could if you could get him to fall in the right spot. There's something up there. Something green up there. It's a stamina. Oh, how do we get up there? Even over here. Oh, there's the wheel, you can see it. That's a big old pit. There's a chest. An interesting little spot. How do I get over there, though? That's the thing, I don't know. Like, it looks like something maybe goes up this way. Doesn't it? How do I get up here? I don't think there's any way to climb up this wall, is there? I don't think so. I'm a bit perplexed on this one. Like, you'd think there would probably be like a claw shot target or something, huh? Definitely can't just climb up here? I don't think so. It's just slightly too high. Is it? Oh, it's so close. Look at that. We can't go back to the mine from here, can we? That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not seeing an actual exit there. Do we have something that helps us here that I'm just not thinking of? Weirdly, I don't think so. Very strange. Can I, like, climb up this? Yeah. I'm gonna hunt around for a minute. I honestly have no idea. No idea how you get up there. So weird. If it really is, like, you have to stop an enemy there and jump up there, that's really janky and weird. I really don't think it would be that. But yeah, I don't know. At least we know roughly where it is. We might come back to that. We'll see. But for now, I think I'm gonna just head back to Skyloft. See if anything happens when we get there, but otherwise, this is probably a good spot to call it a part. But yeah, I'll head back to Skyloft for now, and I'll see you there. Yeah, we're here. Because I wouldn't really know where to look. The only thing I can think is that random, like, statue missing an eye out that way. Glad you got anything to say? I've been great, thanks to that stamina potion you gave me. The longer I train, though, the more I realize I'll never measure up to you. I'm just so scrawny. Hey, if you're up for it, why don't you come by and visit again some night? I will probably need another potion, if I had to guess. But regardless, this seems like a good spot to call it apart for now. Lots of story stuff. Very intense. But, very great. I liked it a lot. Next time, yeah, I guess we'll see what we can figure out in Skyloft here. Maybe do a couple more side things if the mood strikes us, shall we say. We shall see. But, for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.